Hello, guys. Welcome back. So we tried to do something like really sweet and so spiritual, and it blew up in our face. But in the end, it worked out awesome. We kind of put out a call last night, and I'm thinking that Karen Carpenter song about that intergalactic something something. And we were basically inviting all the gods that ever were, or are, or will be. I don't know how this works to come be in the coffee house. So it was a coffee house and a tea house and a library and a little fireplace for, the Italian gods, but it was very humble, but please come, please come. I got so many hard no's. I won't say what country shot me down, but I will say that the tea house, Inari came in, and Inari does this thing where they look very humble and sweet, and they put their little head down. They look very cute, and they're usually wearing their kitsune mask. And they look at me, and they look like a cute little fox, and they say, "May the gods of Japan have this?" Yes, baby, you can have anything you want. You're so cute. Oh my God, you're so cute. Cutest kami ever. It is a tea house. Yes. Well, in Japan, they drink, everything tea, coffee, sake. So somehow it transformed from a tea house to a sake house. I know it did. They didn't even have to tell me. And they looked at me real hopefully and they said, "Please put in more fun things that I roll over." And I said, "Okay." And they roll over prostitution, exotic dance clubs, gambling, all this other stuff. Some people will say other kami, but they roll. If it's fun and people have spit on it in the past, they roll over it. So acting, the theater, everything else. So we went crazy. We put on Erasure's version of Take a Chance on Me because they dress up in drag. And we're listening to that as we're building. So as I'm building, Asmodeus is trotting around after me, and we put in the strip club, and we put I know this damn channel. We put in the bar, we put in the gambling, and we put in the little casino area, and now they can have fun. I try to keep it gentrified and all, high-minded. A coffee house, a tea house. They're like, "Can we have a strip club?" I don't see why not. So yeah, now there's a strip club there. So the ones that turned me down and gave me a hard no are probably like, "But there's a strip club and a bar and gambling. Why can't we come back in?" I offered. I said they weren't just being offered for the time being. They could stay as family and be treated and loved as family. They didn't even have to interact with me or offer me anything. This was just a gesture to kind of help because my gods can sometimes get nervous with international events. I'm like, maybe they're nervous and they need their. I got so many hard nosed guys. I won't say what countries, but so many hard no's. But Asmodeus was practically crying tears of joy. He's like, "She put in a strip club and gambling and a bar. I love her so much. She's learned so much in a short time." And Dionysus was all happy. So those are the kind of gods I run with, and they were really happy. We got the people in to check the gas, and they went out. It was nothing bad. They have to check it every couple years, every other year. I told you guys that. So that was good. So that took like 5 minutes. So that's done. Um, we've got the first, part of the taxes paid off. We have to wait to see what the heck's happening with the government taxes. As you know, with the virus, everybody's kind of scared right now, and I don't know if that office is still open, but I'm like, I'll let it play out. What'll be will be. I'm not gonna worry over it. I at least filed them or attempted to file them, so there you go. If the government would come to me and say something, I'll say, "Well, hey, I gave all my stuff to the tax office, and that's the last I heard of it." Um, and everything's going pretty good. And it was kind of like a bump in my little fox nose to get such a hard no, but as soon as we were given the hard no, I was like, "Oh, okay." It was such a hard no. It was like a soul punch through everything that you are. But I was like, "Okay, I get it. You're tense. Your countries aren't doing the best right now." I think King Payman was ready to behead some people, but I was like, "No, it's okay. It's fine. I get it. A lot of you are under a lot of stress." It was a goodwill gesture. It was not taken well, but I said a lot of you are under stress, and that's okay. They turned us down. That's fine. Rome is finally smiling on me. especially when the strip club went in and the gambling. They're like finally smiling on me, and I'm like, I have no idea what to do with them. But it was like Rome has finally noticed me after all these decades. I'm like, yay, I guess. There are just some gods that you'll notice the pantheons just don't click with you. So, we're having a pretty good time, and we got our brothers and sisters from the First Nations in, and the Voodoo Loa, of course, are going around looking, and we try to make as it seems we go in cycles. We build up all these temples, something happens, and they all have to be taken down, and then we restart. That seems to be the kind of cycle of offering on going through, and they're all just happy because we had turned this coffee house, we had turned it into a hub so that they could get everywhere. And then when I realized like so many gods had turned me down, I'm like, well, what do we do with all this space now? Because I was trying to think, do I need to add bedrooms for gods? Like, what do I need to add? Would they like a bath? So we have a hub room where they can go to almost all the other places, and it has a waterfall and everything in there because it's epic because we built it. And I'm getting pride back here from Asmodeus. He's helping me on this. And I said, why don't you all, if you're comfortable with it, why don't you all just share all the temples? It will still be in whoever's name, okay? But just everybody share their temples. So they're fun. They can all go back and forth. So they all have access to pools and TVs and movie theaters and vehicles to go drive around in. They don't work in VR, but you know what I mean. And pool houses and gambling and more gambling and some more gambling and a couple strip clubs, and they have the good life. The bars and everything, and they're enjoying it, and they appreciate that I don't know the legalese of what I could bring in and what I couldn't. I keep apologizing to them because I missed some of the stuff that we had added back in. I said, I just don't want to take a chance. It seems like the world's going crazy right now. I said, I would be the one person to get caught, and it would be on something so damn obscure that I forgot I left in the house. And they said, it's okay. It's okay. And everything looks decent, by the way. I haven't actually done anything to violate, the Oculus terms of service. And Oculus has content that has strip pole dancing in because it's now an Olympic sport. Because it's pole dancing now, and they took all the fun out of it. It's for everyone, including families. Part of my soul died when they did that, but it's like, okay, fine. So we're keeping up our good spirits. We went on Walmart. My order hasn't shipped yet. And I'm just telling you that in case you order from Walmart as well. There's no alert that they're taking special care of the stores, okay? And they might have stuff rationed out in some stores, so if you think you're going to go in and buy all the toilet paper you will need for the rest of your life, because a zombie apocalypse is also coming, that's not going to happen. Certain things they may have to ration and send to places that have a higher priority. You will get your stuff. In fact, they're saying to people, why don't you order stuff online? So if you already order online, expect maybe longer wait times, which my order's not supposed to be here till at least Monday. And, expect that they're trying to take care of their crew. They're trying to let people stay home if they even remotely feel sick. They're trying to keep everything clean for you. So just, know that they're trying to be as normal as possible, but they're trying to take care to prevent the spread of any infection. So we will have those. And we made rice chili. I didn't even know if it would work. And La Santa helped because I was like, well, what would this be? Like, it's rice and it's chili. And I'm like, I know. And La Santa came in, she helped, and she and I and Asmodeus built the flavor profile for it. And I asked Loki, was it okay? And he's like, yeah, you crazy kids knock yourself out. It is beautiful, guys. I mean, it's just bulk white rice and a can of wolf chili and some spices, some sugar, but not too much, but just a little sugar because, whoo, the heat in that thing. And it is good, and there is a lot of it. And I'm like, damn, this is good. We made some good chili, but it has meat in it, And Lord Ganesh has this joke he plays on me every single time, and I fall for it every single time. He goes, like he ate some, and I screeched, Tony, that it has meat in it. And he looked at me, and I didn't realize until like right now he was pretending to be affronted. And I said, that has meat in it. And he's like, oh, but I can taste the spices. I don't know how he can, but he's a god. I guess he can do what he wants. And he's like, very good, very good. And he was just following me around as we were doing earlier work on the International Temple, and he's teasing the hell out of me. And he likes to do this. He's like, do you know who else is sad? The cow is sad. The cow that you're eating. The cow is sad. I'm like, shut up. Go away, Lord Ganesh. No, let me tell you how sad the cow was. No, no, no. I will tell you the truth. The cow was more than happy to be eaten. He doesn't care. He really doesn't. He just likes to torment the hell out of omnivores is what he likes to do. He was actually the one that I talked to about diet. I don't know why the hell we're getting so random, but we are. And he was like, you eat the diet that's best for you. Don't worry about morals. Don't worry about the gods or goddesses. Don't worry about anything. Whatever makes your body healthy and helps you thrive, and you're doing naturally on it. You're not taking 15 supplements and eating weird ass combinations of food to try to get everything you need. If you can do it naturally and easily without effort, that's the diet you should be on. Some people are really good vegan, some people are good vegetarian. I'm an omnivore. Always have been, always will be. Except for when I tried to be a vegan, that was sad. Anyhow, um, anyhow, we're keeping in high spirits, and I had the highest hope for this NBC thing, and they were trying to tell you about how to treat the virus until they had Dr. Oz come on. Remember Dr. Oz, that asshole that was selling imaginary vitamins that don't do shit to people, and he's been indicted a bunch of times, and they've tried to pull his show off? Some reason every other doctor buys this smoke and mirror bullshit about what a fucking great doctor he is. I'm like, how the fuck is he a great doctor? He's never at the hospital. He's always on his fucking show or going around these other shows. Bull fucking shit. I don't think that man has a medical license. There, somebody said it. And I'm getting, yeah, back here. I think he's full of horseshit. He's gonna die of something terrible. You watch. And that's not me wishing anything on him. It's gonna be this fucking horseshit's gonna bite him in the ass. He's gonna die of something horrible. So gets back here like, ah. So, and I am not psychic by any means. It's just I know how things go. The universe lets you play a shell game for a really long time, and then karma comes to meet you, and karma's a bitch. So, so we're in pretty high spirits. I mean, that chili is so fucking awesome, and there's a ton of it because we mixed it with the right rice. So the thing is 1 cup of white rice, 1 can chili. You would mix your rice with your spices. I don't know why the hell I'm giving you the recipe. And a little oil. And then you put in whatever you put in for rice. You put 4 parts water. Then you put in your can of chili. You can add a little more water to try to get all that chili goodness out of the can. You can add sugar or not to your taste. I waited until after to add sugar, but we added a lot of spice. Ooey. And you put that in the oven and you heat it up to 350 and then you let it go for an hour. Perfect. Beautiful chili. So it's really economical too, guys, because you can get white rice in bulk, and we are eating a lot of it lately. And I'm like, we're just going to drive each other crazy if we just keep eating same old, same old, same old. So we made some chili. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Look, he's like, wow, we're doing everything today. I know. If you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.